What's going on, YouTube? You tuned in back to another episode of UTV, and you kicking it with your boy Big O. And what we gonna discuss here in today's video, I'm gonna talk about what's the difference between a civilian, why is everybody categorizing the difference between a civilian and a street nigga? I'm gonna let y'all know the difference on what I view it as. Also, y'all, we gonna talk about cooperator number 2. The streets have been saying cooperator number 2. Let me pull this up for y'all real quick. And don't forget to smash that like button, y'all. It does help the channel grow. I'm trying to get up there with the big dogs, man. So with the help of you street niggas, you real niggas out there, or anybody that just want to support a young black man, all you gotta do is smash that like button. I want YouTube's money, not y'all. All right. So with that being said, man, go ahead, smash that like button. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Like I said before, I'm gonna keep y'all up to date with all the case files on my boy Duck. So let's get to it. Now, cooperator 2. Now, the streets is talking, saying that it's Trey5, right? The streets is saying that this could be Trey5, y'all. Cooperator number 2. Now, the reason why I am ruling out Trey5 because I believe Trey5 is booked last time I checked, correct? And it don't say anything in here that Cooperator 2 is currently booked. It says Cooperator 2, a current Oblock member may testify at trial. It say may, not that they are 100% will. If called to testify at trial, the government expects that Cooperator 2 will testify that he moved to Parkway Gardens in the late 2000s and became an Oblock member. It says he is a current Oblock member. So that would kind of rules out J Hood, y'all. So J Hood being cooperator number 2, that is ruled out for sure. But it does fit the Trey5 situation. Now, the reason why I'm ruling out Trey5 because they didn't say anything about cooperator 2 being in custody. Check this out. Cooperator 2 would testify that Oblock members continue to have meetings. They continue to have meetings, and that only shooters and drug dealers are invited to the meetings. Cooperator 2 have been to meetings where firearms and narcotics was distributed by Oblock members. Cooperator 2 will testify that at times material to be suspended indictment. Oblock has structure. See, now this is the most important thing. Now, what everybody is so focused on talking about some Trenches News identified Muwap without the wham. Well, yesterday's motion that went through got Butter's identification testimony thrown out. It got Trenches News identification testimony thrown out. It got Los baby mama identification testimony told out, and that old security guard of Parkway Gardens old testimony thrown out. In case y'all have been living under a rock, let me go ahead and refresh y'all memory. And don't forget to smash that like button if you already have it, man. But let me show y'all this real quick. Real quick on the quicks. And I gotta buy it again. I don't know why I just kept it up. It ain't shit but like 30 cents though. It's 10 cents. No, it's only 10 cents for this. Yeah, your boy Muwap motion got granted, y'all. As you can see here. Marcus Smart motion to seal is granted. And they're talking about the 219. Well, 219, right? Yep, they're talking about the 219 on that limit. And that is basically his motion was to suppress identification testimonies because Butter nor Trenches News wasn't around when Duck died. So that's why that got granted. But never mind that. Let's go back to this one. No, that ain't it. We got to go back to what's it called. They're going to have us pay for it. But damn, I'm doing it for y'all, though. You know what I'm saying? Doing it for the peeps. And if you still with me, don't forget to drop in the comment section below the word still here with you, Big O. Now, let's go to that 4 real quick. It's on that. Here we go. Now, let me go read back Cooperator 2 some more for y'all, man. Bam. Have y'all ever tried to light the wrong end? Shit. Nigga just tried to light the wrong end of the blunt. Shit. Y'all don't know my struggles, man. Right, lighting the wrong end of the you dig. But yeah, though, it's loading, man. It's loading. We ain't doing no editing, man. I don't know why my shit taking so long, y'all. Like, what's going on here? But yeah, though, y'all caught yesterday's video that I dropped. right here on Trenches News. Make sure y'all check that out. Trenches News enters witness protection. One of his family members reached out to me and gave me the whole scoop. They even confirmed it was Trenches, which they didn't have to do. We already knew that. But dang, man, why my stuff taking so long to load? Like, let's redo it, man. Miscellaneous other. Yeah, they on some bullshit with us, man. We just had the shit up, man. I ain't finna redo this. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do some editing. Fuck it. This shit just pissed me off, bro. Low key. Like, what the fuck? This shit some bullshit, bro. This shit some Mac Daddy bullshit. What the fuck? We gonna be gone about time I get to it. My God. These ain't. Come on, man. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like, my internet making me look bad right now. Like, what the fuck, folks? Like, is you serious, bro? Man, I don't know what the fuck's going on. But cooperator number 2 cannot be Trey5 or J Hood. The reason why, because they say they are still a Oblock member. J Hood is known not to be a Oblock member no more. He don't even stay nowhere near the O. Here we go, y'all. About time. They must have been doing an update to the system or something, man. Y'all know how that shit go. Now this finna take long to pull up the shit. So I hit view document. All right, man. But again, like I said though, 2 cannot be J Hood because as we was just reading, number 2 is most definitely a Oblock member right now. You know what I'm saying? And J Hood is openly not an Oblock member. And the reason why I'm ruling out Trey5 because they would have most definitely put in this paperwork that cooperator number 2 is in custody. So, with that being said, again, cooperator 2 will testify Oblock members continue meetings without the wham. Now, the reason why their testimonies is so important because it shows and proves that this is an organized gang. They have organization through here, number 1 and number 2. Number 2 will testify that at times material to the superseding indictment. That's the most important thing. Yes, the murder. They can't beat the murder. They cooked on that. What the government is trying to prove is that Oblock is a gang entity. Now, as you guys can see here, they let us know that Muwap was starting to become the leader. That's what Cooperator 1 and Cooperator 2 may testify that defendant Marcus Smart. So that means Cooperator 2 was around, man. That means Cooperator 2 was around after Vine died. That is not going to be Trey5 nor is that going to be J Hood. J Hood wasn't around Oblock after Vine died, y'all. So who can this be? Let me know in the comment section below what y'all think. But what we came to talk about, man, the difference between a civilian and a street nigga, okay? Because a lot of people is getting it mixed up. Now, I'm seeing a lot of people pull the I'm a civilian now card just so they can justify wrongdoings. And when I say wrongdoings, I mean going against things that they so-called stood for. And one of those niggas is your boy. Check this out.
At the end of that stick, man. Come on now. You and I know, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know 5. I'm talking about riding around with 5. Seeing 5 going prom 5. God damn it, in the trenches with 5. In the cuts with 5. Yeah. All that shit. I'm trying to tell you, bro. So, until y'all show me that paperwork, man, that man's name stand with me, man. Now, if you show me that paperwork on 5, hey, this shit could be easily deleted from me. I'm the trenches. And I stand for what I believe in and what the people believe in.
So what the fuck do you believe in, Trenches? Because you most definitely is cooperator number one. They even put your damn initials next to it. So nigga, what the fuck you stand for? So this is what we call a wrongdoing because Trench's News is saying what he stand for, but you consider yourself a civilian. So if you stand for no snitching, man, you don't have to be a just because you're a civilian don't mean you can snitch. Now let me reiterate that. A no snitching thing just comes up from how you are brought up. I don't care if you're a civilian or a street nigga. It's street niggas telling left and right, and you got civilians taking it to their grave. It's about how you brought up. So all that I'm a civilian, so I can tell now, nigga, that's some bullshit. That's how you was brought up then. You see what I'm saying? Because I consider myself 100% a civilian, nigga. I'm no longer in the streets, but you will not catch me telling on anybody. You see what I'm saying? I went from this, nigga, this me. I got out of Vandalia in 2019. I went from that to nigga this, being featured on stock market platforms. I'm 100% a civilian, but ain't no nigga gonna play with me, and I ain't gonna tell him. You see what I'm saying? That is a moral that's going to stay with me no matter what. Just like if you a GD and you consider yourself a civilian, you always gonna be a GD. Why? Because the rules and regulations that you live by. You live by that same book, no matter if you carrying the flag or not. And all my gangsters out there know the book I'm talking about. So with that being said, man, a civilian and a street nigga. The only difference between the two is basically where you living your life, where you making your money at. You see what I'm saying? If you in the street, if you making money in the street, hustling, you know what I'm saying, or you just in the street gang banging this and that, you consider a street nigga. You see what I'm saying? But just because you are a civilian, you're no longer in the streets, doesn't mean you can't talk on street topics. Don't mean that you can't have your street opinion because at the same time, you were still once in the streets. You just no longer bear the flag. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, even though that you're a civilian, it's still niggas that will still take your ass out for some shit that you did in the past. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, street nigga or civilian, it's still morals that you should carry, man. You see what I'm saying? Because it's looking like all the street niggas is the ones that's telling. Am I right or wrong? So with that being said, civilian or not, this goes out to Butter. Butter just announced that he was now a civilian, but the paperwork says that you told when you was so-called a street nigga. Even though that you a civilian now, Butter, those same morals that you had as a street nigga supposed to follow you, dog. I don't give a fuck what you doing now. Nigga, if you become a fucking lawyer, you ain't supposed to go tell on your guys because you a lawyer now. Nigga, you supposed to keep those same morals that you had before. Street nigga or civilian. If y'all feel what I'm saying, go ahead, smash that like button. For real, for real. But again, though, like I said, these niggas, cooperator number one, 100% Trench, cooperator number three, 100% Butter. Trenching witness protection. Also, what's on the update? Muwap them got those Butters identification testimony sealed. He got Trench testimony sealed. He got what's the girl name? I forgot her name, but Lowe's baby mama identification testimony sealed, and the old security guard identification testimony sealed. But this shit ain't gonna be sealed. Them actually talking about the racketeering, how they actually proven that Oblock is a racketeering organization, especially Cooperator 1 and Cooperator 2. And what cooks them in that is the whole Muwap became the leader. He was gathering money, how they all tax niggas to sell drugs in they hood. Those statements is the statements that is going to put niggas in that lethal injection category. These niggas cooked on the duck situation by far. You see what I'm saying? But the state ain't go. Listen, man. If the feds wouldn't even got into the picture if that's all they wanted, just to prove that they killed Duck. You see what I'm saying? CPD had that on covered already, nigga. The feds coming into this bitch, so they coming in this bitch scientifically proven, nigga, that Oblock is a racketeering. You dig? Now, the way they got that shit set up is like how it sound like back in the old days. You see what I'm saying? Back in the old days, that's how it sound like they was operating. Cause shit, nigga, niggas ain't doing no shit like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So for them niggas to come together like that, salute. I ain't gonna lie, niggas ain't coming together like that. So it seemed like they was tightly bonded in the O. And they say cooperated too that this has been going on in Oblock forever. So cooperated too may testify that Marcus Smart began to and one. So them niggas been around after Vine died, y'all. So again, all y'all that's watching, do the homework. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm ruling out Trey5 and I'm ruling out J Hood. Let me know in the comment section below. I'm gone.